What up? It's your boy Loudmouth Beats with another Red Dirt special interview, and I'm sitting today with the one and only Mary Marie.
What up, what up, what up?
What up, though? How you doing?
I'm good, how are you?
I'm good. Thank you.
Our birthdays just passed.
I know, it sure did. You know what I'm saying? My birthday twin.
Right, that's right.
Scorpio season is in full effect.
Very much so. Still in full effect, so hey, I would be aware.
There's a couple of us out there.
That's a lot of
That's
us,
like
actually.
within the music that I think Nature Boy, his birthday is.
His birthday is the same day as ours too.
Mm-hmm.
Narc's birthday is this upcoming week, I think. He's a Scorpio. It's a few Scorpios. Bree DeVille, she's a Scorpio.
Yeah.
2U's, I believe, is a Scorpio. I'm not for sure.
I don't know.
But anywho,
yeah. Shout out to 2U's. Shout out to Narcus too. He was supposed to be doing this at Narcus spot, but he's out of town celebrating his
Big
birthday.
Bobby,
You know what I'm saying? Big Bobby Backwood.
Yeah.
Already. So, man, for the couple people who might not know who you are, where you come from, just give me like a little background about who you are.
I am originally born and raised from Dallas, Texas. I grew up there for a little bit, then I kind of transitioned here for a little bit. I've been here for some years now. I've been here damn near 15 years now. So you might as well. Everybody say you from Oklahoma now, so stop.
Yeah,
saying you
no,
from
for
Dallas.
sure. Go ahead.
So I'm from Oklahoma.
You from Oklahoma?
It's okay. It's cool. Oklahoma then showed me plenty of love. Like I fuck with Oklahoma. I love the state. I love the people in it. It gave me 2 beautiful children out of it. So I'm very thankful.
For sure. You been doing music since you came to Oklahoma, or was it like before you moved?
Before, actually. I started when I was like 14. I really started singing. I grew up in church.
Okay, yeah.
I was in the choir. I sung all the time, but as I migrated and got older, when I was 14, I got introduced to like rap and started listening to rap and stuff because I was still listening to like, R. Kelly and all of that. The R&B, I wasn't on like the rap yet. So when I turned 14, I started listening to rap. I was like, okay. But I started watching like Queen Latifah, all the old school female rappers, and I was like, oh wow. When I got to Oklahoma, I got here when I was about 25. The music scene was lit, like, bro. I'm talking about people were really doing music, and like really doing shows and putting shows together. Shout out Queen Sets because that's how I even got introduced to the music scene.
Okay. How did that go?
Really dope. I remember starting out and shows. I was doing like 10-minute sets, so it wasn't like how shows are now. You got 2 songs and you done.
Right.
But back then, like it was 10-minute sets, and you really got to see an artist like really who they are as an artist, and I really loved it. And then I started from there. So I was like, I just picked that shit back up and was like, yeah, let me go ahead and start back on my music.
Okay.
But I didn't even take it serious though. So I don't think I took it serious until a couple years ago. Where I was like, I just had a epiphany, shall I say, and I was like, damn, I really need to like show them who I am as an artist. And that's where Legacy came from, my album. I know we was gonna talk about that, but
okay.
That's where that came from. I just dropped that. It's not dropped it yet, but it's supposed to be dropping. I'm having a little hiccup on one of the songs on the album, man, breaking my heart, but it's an original beat, and if you sample from anybody, I sample from one of the greats, and which is Dru Hill. I have one of those beats off of the album, and I'm having a hiccup with that. United Masters like, nah, you didn't sample this. Now this ain't your, and it's my beat originally, but I sampled it. I got a little bit of that in there, but that's about it. But in the next week or so, it should be,
dropping
on all
in about a week or so.
Absolutely.
What do you think? Did something happen in particular to make you take the music serious? What was the epiphany that you had?
It was because I had I always had a troubled childhood growing up, like younger. My mom and my grandma, like they battled a lot, so it was a lot of diversity in my home.
Okay.
So I don't know, like when I had my second child, when I had my first child, I didn't really like take parenting serious. I did, like that was my little man, like on me, that was my best friend. But when I had my second baby, it was like, damn, you know, I was looking at him and I was like, it's really two people that really are gonna be relying on me every single day. And so I found myself in a dark space after I had my sons. And it was like, I just felt like everybody had left me when I needed them most. And it was like, okay, are you gonna fold? Or are you gonna be, are you gonna stand on your 10s for your babies? Mm-hmm. Because I really felt like folding. I was in a dark space. Somebody that I really cared about had really turned on me. And so, I don't know. I turned my anger and my pain and aggression into my music.
Yeah. And
when I listen to myself, that shit give me chills.
Right, yeah.
Because I'm like, man, it was nice. I was like, dang, I don't even know, like, which way is up after I had my son. I was literally by myself raising a newborn. I just had him.
Yeah.
And you know, postpartum depression is real.
Yeah.
And people don't know, like, I really, I dealt with that the whole time. But shit, you would have never knew it. Like, it was like chin up. Yeah, it was times where I don't know, but I ain't gonna keep getting into that. But like I said, like, I was in a dark space. And me, I'm a Scorpio. So once you cross me, it's like, that shit hurtful. It hurts you. Mm-hmm. And it be like, damn, what next? So I just was like, nah, I can't fold. That's not the background I came from. Like, I really came from nothing. And I never want my kids to ever feel that way, the way I felt growing up. So that was my epiphany. Like, I want to do something better for them. So I just started just like gradually building. Like, I just started really getting on top of what I needed to do as a mother. Even though I was by myself, like I was, people don't know, like I was really by myself. Mm-hmm. And it's cool, like, you know, a lot of people probably like, you know, you nobody asked you to lay up and have them kids, but it's not even that. It's like emotional.
You gotta have somebody to be there emotionally for you. Yeah. I mean, having kids, trying to be a career woman, trying to be a musician.
It was hard. Going to work, trying to be, they talking to you, they like, are you listening to me? Like, I was zoned out for like 6 months after I had my baby. Mm. And I just felt like, okay, I left the music scene. I felt like nobody was taking me serious from the beginning when I was on the music scene. I felt like, you know, as an artist, I felt like, you know, if you wasn't talking about shaking no ass or popping no pussy as a female in Oklahoma or anything, or if you're not spitting or rapping really fast or talking about something that they want to hear, then they're not listening to you. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So I was like, damn, that kind of put me in a dark space too, because, you know, I love music. I grew up with music in the household. That's what soothes my soul. And man, after all that shit, it was just build up. And I'm talking about like song from song. Like, I got 11 almost 12 songs on the album that I wrote bar for bar.
That's what's up. Yeah. So you don't have no ghostwriter or nothing like that?
That's another thing. Like, I always believed in, like, if on the music scene, like, a lot of people they write their music for them, or they're ghostwriters. I believe in to be authentic. Mm-hmm. That's just who I am as a person. Like, I believe in being real. Like, that's just how I grew up. My mama said, if you can't be you, then what you doing it for? Yeah. So I write everything. And I just really write about life experiences, and I turn them into songs.
So is a lot of the album what you've been going through recently? Definitely. After having your kid?
Mm-hmm. That's where Filthy came from. I have a verse on there where it says, see, I've been down in that dungeon, breathing that fire, my nigga. people counted me out, like I wasn't gonna make it. I didn't been humble enough. Like I felt like that. Like I really felt like people was really counting me out because I had really stepped back and had my son. Like nobody called and checked on my baby. Nobody came and seen me at the hospital. Like after I had my child, like nobody did none of that. Like my team, I ain't gonna lie though. I take that back. That was a lie. My team reached out. Shout out to my team. Shout out to Money Wave. Shout out to Michi. My manager, I love her to death. And, you know, even though it would be days like they reach out here and there. That's just, people got lives. But,
right,
you know, it was just like I was dealing with a lot of stuff, and that's where every song off the album came from. That's where Filthy really came from. Like, you know, my kids, they my heart.
Shit, I'm excited to hear some of it because you got real emotional right now. I know it came across off in the music for sure.
Real, yeah. Oh, yeah, some of the songs when I was recording, shout out to Janelle. You know, she produced, mixed, and mastered damn near my whole album. My nigga did her thing on there, you know what I'm saying? And Queen says she mixed a couple songs at the end for me. She actually mixed Chevy All Black. She's featured on that as well. Shout out to Queen says. I had some really good producers. Oh, I can't forget about Curtis. Kurt Dog, like my guy, mixed and mastered a few.
Dog?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Shout out Kurt
yeah.
Dog.
He
so
mixed.
That's what you meant when you say Curtis.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Kurt Dog.
I don't know.
Oh, my bad. Oh, my bad. Yeah, Kurt Dog
is a legend in the game.
Yeah, that's who produced that beat for Chevy All Black. That
okay. Yeah.
So yeah,
that's what's up. That's a Love Shack promote.
Of course,
Love Shack production.
What?
Yeah.
He gonna get it out there. He did produce a few songs on the album as well. So I had some really good producers on the album. Some really amazing producers. So shout out to Janelle. Shout out to Kurt Dog. Shout out to Queen Sis. I appreciate y'all. I really love y'all because you made my dream, my vision, my sound come true on the album. Like I love that album. Yeah.
And I know that's important when you have your own like direction for the sound, and you're not just pulling beats from anywhere.
We very particular.
Yeah, exactly.
And we like to sound and look a certain way, and if it's not how we want, you know. And shout out to all the artists that came out to the album release because man, I was so nervous with the album release because I'm like, okay, hopefully, you know, we like our own stuff. We don't care who like it. We that's it. So I was like, oh man, I hope they like my songs. Like I hope everybody like. I hope it's not one song that nobody be like, well, you could have, you know.
Right. Yeah.
When I say literally, they was like not one song they had to skip.
So it was like an album release party. Like you played the music, and
what I did was before the artists were supposed to perform, I did play like regular music, but after like once the artist started performing, we played my whole album.
Okay.
And so every song I was just like trying to get reactions from everybody. I made sure I stood back to, you know, get reactions from everybody.
Where did you have it at? Where we at?
It was
right
here.
now?
We was at K&E's.
Okay.
Shout out to my sis Cassie.
Shout out,
you know
Cassie.
what I'm saying? We in the building. Yeah, she threw that here. You see, good vibes only. Definitely. But to hear every artist really say like not one song you have to skip, it was just like my heart was like, oh my god. Yeah. Like I put my soul into that album.
For sure. It's called Legacy, right?
Yeah.
What was the best song you feel like what was the easiest song to record, your favorite song to record?
Ooh, oh man, that's tough because you know what? I'm gonna tell you my favorite one, and it's Let's Address It off the album featuring Michi. That was probably my favorite one.
All right.
Because just hearing myself, the playback, I was like, you really, like, that's how I was. I was like, okay, now, cut your shit out, girl. So yeah, I like Let's Address It, but I got a little softer on this album, kind of toned it down a little bit, not so aggressive. Now I got some aggressive songs on there, but not so aggressive. I got more in tune with, I feel like, my spirit.
All right.
on the album, if that makes sense. Yeah.
Are there any like gospel influences since you grew up in the church? Is any of that in there?
It's one song called "Lately." It has kind of like it gives you a churchy vibe.
Okay. They have a sample too, or is most of it like original production or
original production?
Okay,
yeah.
Cool.
So yeah, no samples. I went and got all my beats and got them, sent them, got them mixed and mastered. I mean, not mixed and mastered. Excuse me. I got them, the ones that I wanted. Then I sent them to my producer, and then that's how we, got all the songs from the album.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
For sure.
I wanted to kind of have original sound on this album. I think like more just like, okay, damn, where you get that beat from?
Yeah.
Or when they heard it, like I just felt like every song had to pop. That's how on this album, and I was just like in tune with every song. So every time I hear every song, I'm like, damn, I'm really proud of that.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Hell yeah. How about how long everything's recorded right now? You just waiting on just this little hiccup that's in the way.
Yes.
How long did it take you to get through the whole album?
I'm gonna be honest. Me as an artist, when I go to the studio, I could knock out like 4 or 5 songs.
Okay, yeah. I like artists like that. Get in there.
That's just how I am. Yeah, I like to do stuff like that. And then, but honestly, I was really lagging this time. But I must say, it probably took me to record the songs and stuff. I went to the studio. I probably knocked out 4 songs at a time. So not long. I recorded the songs, and they needed to be mixed and mastered. I was just lagging on and taking my time on like getting them mixed and mastered, the sound, all of that, like the volumes and all of that. I always like to wait. Now I know we like to wait to the last minute sometimes.
Sometimes, but with this music shit, sometimes you gotta be on top of.
And that's what but it's like work and kids, and then my kids.
Yeah, I mean,
and I have a 2-year-old, and it's like I can't even sit down. I'm talking about literally, if I sit down for 5 seconds, he hollering about something. Mm-hmm. Hey, bro, what is you hollering for? I can't even hear myself think.
Yeah.
But no. Yeah, probably about a month tops.
Really? To like knock out the whole album, and then you just waiting on getting it.
And then I was just like, I'm gonna be honest. I actually had a lot of my songs already done and recorded. I just did the last 5 songs within a month and knocked them out all at the same time when I went to the studio. So it's like, well, I'm gonna just, because see, I'm one of those artists, like, I ain't gonna lie, when I'm writing my stuff, I'm already going back and forth over it, rehearsing it, and how I want it to sound and all of that, how I want my hook to sound, how I want the bars to sound when I'm coming in, my delivery, all that. So I'm already rehearsing it as I'm writing. So once I'm done writing, I continue to do that. And this is what I'm like, okay, I already envisioned this in my mind. This is what I want it to sound like when I go to the studio. So I might write another song, boom. And I'm already rehearsing. So at this point, when I get to the studio, I already know my shit. Now I might get tongue-tied in the midst, and I'll be like, hey, run that back.
Right, yeah.
But I already got it wrote down. I already know my sound. I already know how I want you to mix and master it and all of that. Like, I know I have a like ear for music. Yeah. I love music. So when I listen to music, I'm very stickler, because also I had a big executive A&R tell me one time, like, listen, you dope, but you gotta give us something to listen to when you do your music. Because if they not paying attention, one thing he told me was sometimes maybe repeat your hook over and over. Because if you don't notice, a lot of big like artists, they're not even writing their music, but they're repeating the same thing over and over in their songs. And they rich as hell. Like, bro, what this man just said, get a Gucci belt about 15 times on this song, but that song gonna go on the radio and it's gonna get played. So I don't know, I started listening to more of like the producers and I just sat back and just elevated myself as an artist on this album. Like, man, a different sound for them. Like, this, what they ain't gonna be expecting from Mary Marie when I pop out with this music. And they wasn't expecting it. They was like, damn, like, this is, yeah. And I'm proud of that album.
You should be. Oh, did you have any like major influences on the album? Like anything that you were listening to that you might hear trickle off into the album at all? No influence.
Real life, everyday life. Like it was just real life. Like real life situations. It was like, damn, another one. Like DJ Khaled said, another one. Hell yeah, another. Here we go again. There was real life situations. Like damn, and I would write some shit.
Yeah.
Then you know, or I might go through a situation. I'm like, that's a song, and I hear a beat, and I'ma write to it. I'm very versatile though. Like I love music. I can get on any beat and go. Like I actually once I started doing my music, my homeboy Sizzle from A Block. Shout out my guy Sizzle. He funny. He actually told me I was freestyling, you know, and he was like, I was going through beats, and he was like, hold on, this is how I got my freestyle up. He was like, why you skipping through beats? You trying to find a beat you like? I was like, yeah. He was like, nah, just let every beat play, and just whenever you freestyle, just keep going. You might stumble, but just keep going. Mm-hmm. It don't even matter. And that's how, just like I got more in tune with my music, shall I say?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what's up. So you got bars or you can freestyle? I'm not gonna put you on the spot.
Now, I'm not really got emotional.
No, but you feel like you have that skill where you can freestyle? Because I don't know if like most artists don't really find it necessary, but it's always good to have that in your bag.
Yeah. I can freestyle. Sometimes I don't like to do it on cue, but I will. Like, you know. Yeah. They say never fold under pressure, and I can never do that. Right. But anywho.
At my show, at the platform, I'll put somebody on the spot. I have you freestyle, no beat, no nothing. Just get out there and hit it acapella. So. Yeah, prepare yourself coming to my show.
Okay, that's not. I mean, I guess that's not too bad. But I really like to write my music to get more in tune with it. Yeah. To really put more emotion into it. I don't mind freestyling. Sometimes when I freestyle, sometimes when I play it back, I be like, "What the hell?"
Yeah, I feel you.
So no.
That's why I ain't never rap, because my freestyle's shit.
But I prefer to write my music. I love to write. I love poetry. I love poems.
Did you write poetry before you did music?
I did. I majored in English 1, 2, and 3. So I love writing essays. Like I'm actually writing a book. Starting on a book. So I really like to write.
Okay.
That was my major. So that's something that I like. I like putting a person somewhere. Like I have a vivid I don't want to say imagination, but my mind is very vivid. It's very broad. So like if I envision something, I already see it in 3D. Mm-hmm. So for me, like I like putting a story behind anything that I do, and that includes my music. Like I want to take you on a trip with my bars. So when you listening to it, you like, damn, I you know what? I can picture that. As a matter of fact, I'm finna go get in my Chevy, and I'm gonna follow where she going. You're gonna want to follow me to wherever I'm going. You know what I'm saying? Like that's how I am with my music. Like I like that.
Was there any song that was hard to record just because of like the content of the music?
Let me think. Not really. No.
So once you go through whatever you're going through, it's easy to just like put
I'm
it down
really
on the
like
track.
Yes. Again, like I said, I love music, man. I can really go in the studio. Like I'm one of them ones. Like I envision a song in my head how it's gonna sound, how I want it to sound. First of all, I want it to sound high def with good quality, because you never know who's listening to your music. You don't want it to sound like it's straight out of. See, that's where I learned from when I first came out. They was like, who recorded this? Like the sound sounds horrible.
Right.
So I learned that as I progressed throughout the music. But my sound is, and when I do my music, I'm very on keen with everything that I do. Like I'm very to the point, straightforward. Nah, fuck the bullshit. We ain't gonna like two-step in this motherfucker. We gonna go ahead and get to it. That's how I am with the music. Like I love it. It's a passion of mine. It's like I just have this vision of me being somewhere like on a big screen. You know what I'm saying? Or like, you know, just something major. And so that's what I put into my music when I do it.
For sure. What type of plans do you have to promote the album once it drops?
So I do have visuals on the way that I'm working on, and that's pretty much what I'm gonna do. Besides, you know, of course, Facebook, you know, just all of that, like on IG, Facebook, like, you know, my everyday, like getting on normal. Sharing, posting, like that normal stuff, but I'm gonna do more visuals this album because I didn't do no visuals last album, and everybody's like, bro, the type of songs that you have on the album now, you gotta do visuals. You gotta give us something to look at. Like, let us visualize what you're talking about on these songs, and that's what I want to do for the people this time.
For sure.
So yeah, visuals. Yeah,
that's
lots of visuals.
I feel like a lot of people don't do, like back in the day, like 50 Cent, I remember he dropped a visual for every song on the album. Like, visuals. I
actually was thinking about that.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I think they can be slept on, especially now, because a lot of visuals have kind of the same direction, I guess. But when you have pretty like much a certain vision for that song and it's, you know, real unique to what you've been through, I think that should come across.
Man, I have so many people wanting to actually have their input on the album, like as far as like visuals. My homeboy actually is like, man, I'll pay for that video lately off of the album because he wants to, like, he has this vision for it, which, you know, we don't play that. I'm a Scorpio. You ain't about to rock the boat for me, baby. I got this. Now, I'm going to let you drive just a little bit, but I have a vision for that song. And I definitely, so that's definitely one song that's about to get visuals dropped too. And actually, there's a song on the album, Gliding. There's a video already, visuals to already on YouTube.
Okay, so we can find that right now.
Yes, it's on YouTube. It's actually almost at 2K. I think I got like 2K Gliding.
Okay.
It's on the album. It's called Gliding.
For sure.
Shout out to The Couch again. She shot that video. Her and her wife. I can't think of the visual. The name of visual. You know,
like who shot the video?
Yeah. Well, I know who shot the video. Yeah, The Couch shot the video, but I forgot the name that they call it. But shout out to The Couch. Yeah, she shot that video. Really dope producer behind the scenes. What people don't know, like, she does a lot. She has her hands in a lot of stuff, so she's really dope. But yeah, that already has a visual.
Make sure y'all go look at the. You know what I'm saying? Go look that up on YouTube. Gliding.
Definitely.
Mary Marie.
I'm trying to think. No, that's probably the only one off the album that has a visual. So yeah, be looking for the visuals. I can't stress that enough. I know I said that last time, but this time, because of the way the songs are and the way I am so in love with the songs, I gotta drop visuals.
Yeah.
There ain't no way around it. I'll be a fool.
Yeah.
They gonna be like, then what you do with your, you know, I'm learning with this artistry now. Instead of just like sitting on it, you gotta go bake it. You know what I'm saying? You can't just sit on it. It's gonna go stale.
Right. Yeah.
So I basically am baking it. You feel me?
Yeah. No, your project, single, whatever it is that you do is only gonna go as far as you make it go.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? With people having so many options and so many avenues to listen to whatever music they want to, you got to give them a reason to stop and listen to yours or look at your video. So
okay,
yeah, definitely.
And take a click on that. But I also have like a really good support system. So, you know, like I love my team. Like, it ain't no way around it. I really appreciate them because they really keep me uplifted.
For sure. Well, yeah. Promote it, you know, going to try to maybe, I know with Money Wave, they got connections all over the city. Absolutely. So I'm sure they got shows lined up where you can get on stage.
I actually have people that call me a lot. You know, what people don't know is I be having a lot of like promoters that reach out to me, you know, that be wanting me to do shows, but I just be like, can't be finding the time sometimes because I have kids, you know what I'm saying?
Right, yeah.
So yeah, but
Is there a song that you like to perform most off of the album?
Yeah, Filthy. That's my favorite song.
Okay.
Yeah, but really every song, I ain't gonna lie. I could perform whatever song off the album.
Yeah.
Yeah. I really have some. I take that back now. Yeah, every song. I don't take that back. Yes, every song. But there's another favorite, in which is Let's Address It. That's a fan favorite.
Okay.
People know the words to that.
For sure.
Yeah, so I definitely like that song.
Make sure you do that at the next platform. Make sure you do that one along.
Okay, but listen, only reason why I did not do it is because it's a feature. But I actually have a mix with it, just my verse on her. So yeah, I'm gonna do that next time I come out. So whenever you have your next one,
every Wednesday.
Okay, so Wednesday. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna come out because I need to do a little rehearsal. I'm doing Filthy again because I have to do rehearsal Thursday. So
okay, yeah,
that's the reason why I'm like,
Yeah. I mean, it's just an opportunity, especially now, I'm not charging artists to do up to 3 songs. If you want to do 3 songs for free, you can come do it. You got to pull up and sign up. That's it.
Wow. Beater.
Wednesday?
Oh, yeah. I'm finna, yeah, this Wednesday. Y'all heard him. Mm-hmm. I'll be there because I'm sure finna get promote that album. That's another thing. Like, look out for me for it. And I don't know about being out too much in the cold because I don't really rock with the cold, but I will be out definitely. As far as like shows, if you have shows or whatever shit, tap in with me for sure because I definitely am gonna promote the album all the way till next year. So just yeah, for sure.
For sure. Is there anything else that you kind of want to get into before we wrap this up? Anything else about the album or just your music career period?
No, I just want y'all to look out for the album. Follow me on all platforms, except IG is Mary D. Marie. Look out for the Legacy album. Look out for the visuals. Just listen to the sound, man. Give it a chance because, everybody ain't sounding like all the rest of these females. Like, we really got our own sound.
I think that's a lot of women's gripe about music is that, you got to kind of over-sexualize the music in order to be relevant. So
yeah, sometimes I feel like, but a lot of times they're listening to it sometimes if we making sense or if we talking about something. I guess I don't know. I don't know. People have their own intake or outlook on females in being rappers anyway.
Right.
Like y'all shouldn't even be rapping.
Yeah, I mean, that's not how I feel. Loudmouth don't feel like that at all. I'm with whoever as long as you got some bars. I'm fucking with it. Mm-hmm. Even if you don't have bars. I mean, for me, music is entertainment.
Absolutely.
So I can listen to Sexy Red just like I can listen to any other I don't know a lot of up and coming female artists.
What about Cardi B?
I listen to Cardi B. I listened to her new album that just dropped.
Yeah, that was a mean album.
Yeah. It was, and she put a lot of her life into the album too.
That's what I was gonna say. Like I ain't gonna lie, that was kind of a little bit of influence. Like just listening to my album was already wrote. When I listened to this, gave me a confirmation because when I heard Cardi B's album, that shit gave me chills. No lie, because I was like, oh my god, this is like almost exactly identical to what I was going through in my life. Cause it was like crazy. I was like, whoa, I really was in tune with that album. Like Cardi B, she did her big one. Yeah. Like for sure. That was a nice album.
For sure. Yes, I mean, I think she is smart enough to understand that sex sells.
Right.
But the whole thing don't have to be just that. You know what I mean? This is a way to get people's attention.
Well, dang. That's all we talk about. Like, bro, come on. Like, really, I'll be like, come on, just listen to my. That's why on this album I really came with the bars. Like, no, I'm really finna make you pay attention this time because I felt like as an artist they was not paying attention to me. Mm-hmm.
to be nominated twice, that's a big one for me. I ain't never been nominated twice. Now, I've been nominated 3 times in a row for the OKC People Choice. But to be nominated more than once in different categories was in Filthy, a song that hadn't even been dropped. My album hadn't even came out yet. Anyway, you know, he was like, just drop, you know, a song each month until your album release. And that's what I did. I dropped Filthy. That one went out. They went haywire for that. They was like, wow. When they heard it, it was just like so many people was like related to it.
Yeah.
And I was like, that's what I wanted.
For sure. And I didn't mean to knock nobody down or nothing as far as, you know, sex selling.
No, I'm not saying. Listen, I got some songs but, you know.
Well, it's like, it goes back to what I was saying earlier. You got to find a way to get people to want to pay attention. And Absolutely. That's just like low hanging fruit. It's easy to do that. But there are other ways around it. I mean, you can, like a visual that's just super unique with a certain angle or certain, you know, positions in the video. Like, it's all different types of ways that you can grab people's attention.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, because Gliding did numbers. You know, what people don't know is that song got 2K views. So, and I dropped that last year.
Oh, yeah? On me.
It's been on... You know what I'm saying? Like, I was dropping songs off the album where people didn't know I was dropping hints for that album since last year.
Okay. That's what's up. Well, it's pretty much on the way.
Definitely.
Looking forward to listening to it. Legacy by Mary Marie.
Again, shout out to my label. Shout out to my team, Money Wave. Shout out to The Couch for, again, big help on the album. Shout out to everybody that helped me on the album. Shout out to them. Shout out to K and E's for allowing me to throw my album release here. It was an amazing party, by the way. And just shout out to everybody that really just had an intake in it, on the album. I really appreciate that. Like, this was my baby. This was my biggest project that I really fell in love with. So I just really thank everybody for that. But I don't got no more shout out. Shout out my babies, for sure. They keep me motivated and they keep me strength. So, yep, that's about it.
That's it.
And shout out Paul Loudmouth. Hey, man, if y'all, let me see something. I didn't even know who you were. Okay. I seen your name, like, going people you may know, like, you know, across my thing. And I'm like, I've heard of you. But I'm like, well, this nigga ain't sending me no friend requests in the heat. And everybody talking about him. Nah, I ain't sending him nothing. And that was just like, that's a Scorpio thing. Like, that's just how
God, it is.
So I was like, yeah, on my soul, I'm not even. But then, you know, my people's linked in with you, and that's how, you know what I'm saying. So I was wow, okay, well, I guess
she had to tap in.
So I guess I had to send him a friend request. So it was cool. Like, and then I finally got to meet you and just who you are as a person. I was like, oh yeah, he really dope. I didn't know you did all the things that you do. So like, just to like interact with you and just know who you are. And then to find out your birthday is on mine, I'm like, yeah, he already be on. I know. Okay. It's cool.
That's what's up.
We on the same time.
Yeah. I appreciate that, for sure.
But yeah, keep doing your thing. Shout out to you, yo, for sure, because I have heard of you. I've seen you, you know, Red Dirt Special come across my timeline plenty of times. I'm like, so then who is this? So like, you know, trying to figure out, and then we finally got LinkedIn. So it's pretty dope. So yeah, shout out to you. Keep doing your thing, man. Big ups to, you know, Loudmouth, for sure.
Appreciate that. We need to tap in and do a Red Dirt Special video. It's kind of like a performance, but it's
okay. So I was thinking about that, and I would really love to do a song off the album that's really dope.
Of course.
Yeah, definitely. So yeah, we definitely need to do that. We definitely gonna have to tap in with that. That's dope. I seen that too. That's what I'm saying. I didn't see you all. That's what I'm saying, man. Like, dang, he doing the videos. Oh, okay. Yeah. I seen a lot of my peoples. I was like, Trey, what's this about?
I've been tapped in with Trey for since me and Queso Bobby was fucking around. Like we did a video. What was the name of it? not what they wanted, but where you at, something like that. I can't remember.
Okay.
But it was him and another artist named Shakeem, and I was in that video. And from then, like, I was pretty much a producer for Money Wave. But that was another chapter. You know?
Yeah, because nobody ran this past me.
Yeah. But that's what I'm doing now, because the whole producer thing, I'm cool on that. I'd rather this. I can do this. You know what I'm saying? I can do videos. I got other skills. I DJ. You know what I'm saying? So it's like
you got your hands in the pie. So that's dope. That's dope. That's for sure dope.
Yeah. Hell yeah. Well, shit. I just want to say thank you for stopping by and letting me get this exclusive interview, for sure.
I appreciate you having me.
Hell yeah. Another Red Dirt special exclusive interview. Tap in with me, get in my inbox. If you want to get an interview in, we can definitely set that up. And until next time, my name is Loudmouth Beats. I appreciate y'all for stopping by. We out.